opening up a world of whole new possibilities. The world witnessed yet another era of technology-driven innovation. What was only imaginable decades ago now became a vivid reality. This is a world our forefathers never imagined. But it's real. Everything is at your fingertips. You are free to do almost anything with just one click. We are in the midst of a significant transformation regarding the way manufacturing is done. Let's step into the future as Industry 4.0 unfolds. Industry 4.0 isn't just for factories. You can also make data useful to drive action for good for even more sustainable operations. The best is yet to come. Explore new possibilities with X.O Concepts. Technology-driven solutions to make your life even easier.
Good evening everyone and welcome to Towards Factory 4.0, the beginning of a new era of cloud technology, powered by a passionate group of people who look forward to empower your business with the technology of tomorrow. I'm Bernadine Jai Singha. If you do the same thing again and again and again, you get the same result again and again and again. But if you do something different, you'll be able to produce a different result. And that's what we are ready to witness here today. We bring you something novel. What we present today will shift the dynamics of your industry. For the first time ever, we're proud to bring the first industrial cloud for manufacturing in Sri Lanka. To start off with the presentations, we would like to invite the Chief Technology Officer of X.O Concepts, Dilan Walgampaya.
So today I'm excited to share with you our latest contribution to Industry 4.0 solution stack, the Aurigaa Industrial Cloud for manufacturing sector, the first of its kind in Sri Lanka. What is the Aurigaa Cloud? Before going into that, I'll give you a bit of historical perspective into it. As we mentioned, during the past few years, we have been developing, implementing and supporting Industry 4.0 solutions across our clients. So I'm happy to say these solutions have been very successful in these organizations. So successful that within a very short period of time, they have started providing very valuable management insights to all levels of the organization. And they have become mission critical applications within our client environments. During our implementations and support, these solutions being new breed of solutions, we ran into a lot of challenges at our customer places. But with novel thinking and new areas of development, we were able to overcome these challenges and provide the necessary solutions to our clients. With these learnings and experiences, in order to cater to a growing need of client requirements, we wanted to consolidate all our solutions together into a cloud solution, which will benefit our clients with an affordable solution. With the implementation of the cloud solution, the customer will only require to have minimal computing infrastructure at their organizations, and they will be able to access these solutions from anywhere securely. From the beginning of our solutions, one area that we wanted to concentrate is to increase the ability of data-based decision making of our clients. So in order to do that, when we went and visited our customer places, what we did was we tried to identify the pain points within our clients which need to be addressed immediately. So once the pain points were identified, we identified which kind of parameters would help bring the necessary insights into the management. With that, we provide the necessary data collection mechanisms such as different kinds of industry protocols, different kinds of sensors, and then we connect all those into the Aurigaa platform. With this, we were able to provide different kinds of dashboards for different people within the organization from the flow level up to the management level. This immediately gave a visibility that these clients did not have earlier. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to introduce you to the Aurigaa Industrial Cloud for manufacturing.
Every manufacturing facility requires access to real-time operational data. Collecting this data requires connecting to disparate sources and mechanisms. We provide unparalleled visibility across your operations for data-driven decision-making with the Machine Data Suite, Use Case Builder, the State Machine, application programming interfaces and software development kits, interfaces for third-party applications, real-time dashboards, on-demand reports, advanced analytics, and machine learning. Connect all your data from any type of source, including industrial protocols, sensors, industrial applications, and operator interactions. We support all common communication protocols to provide connectivity from any location and any source. Aurigaa supports end-to-end visibility and limitless possibilities for your manufacturing operations and data-driven decision-making. Aurigaa delivers a set of powerful features for seamless integration towards your operations excellence, including automated data capturing, real-time machine and device monitoring, data processing, alarms and notifications, data analytics, third-party integrations, built within a secured architecture to protect your valuable data. Give voice to your data with a rich set of customizable visualizations through dashboards, on-demand reports, advanced analytics, and machine learning. Drive business outcomes at all stages of your manufacturing journey with customized use cases to fit into your operations. Real-time visibility, OEE calculation, maintenance management, asset traceability, efficiency, shift-based performance tracking, and many more. Experience the vibrancy of the fourth industrial revolution with us. Introducing Aurigaa, Industrial Cloud for Manufacturing.
As you just saw, Machine Data Suite is the core component of our solution. Machine Data Suite is responsible for collecting data from different sources, different sensors, different industrial protocols, and also the custom electronics that we develop. So Machine Data Suite contains the agent services that is required to collect the data, the routing, database services, processing, as well as pre-processing. Other services in the Machine Data Suite include the routing modules for routing data between different parties, the frontline security modules, the database modules, as well as the data storage areas. In addition, we have API and SDK interfaces to connect with third-party applications such as ERPs and planning systems. So we can get the existing plan from the planning system and provide the necessary real-time information back to the ERPs. On the launched Aurigaa Cloud, we have two main offerings. The first one being a dedicated cloud infrastructure where you can implement very large solutions on a dedicated infrastructure, which means if you have a large environment with multiple locations, we can provide you a dedicated infrastructure. The second option is a multi-tenant environment where you can implement solutions for medium and small scale organizations. With the multi-tenant environment, we provide an affordable and cost-effective solutions for all kinds of clients. Even though the cloud environment is there, our on-site solution will still be supported throughout its lifetime. Customers who have already implemented on-site solution can, if they want to migrate to the cloud solution, or they can still run with the same solution with the updates and upgrades in place.
Sounds very impressive, Dylan. So how does your solution benefit the manufacturing community in Sri Lanka?
Yes, Bernadine. Due to the nature of our business, we get to visit many manufacturing organizations across the country. Within their organizations, they don't have access to real-time information. From the senior management down to the floor-level technicians, they don't have the correct information. Sometimes the information that they work on is very stale, outdated, so the insights are not correct. So with our system, what we do is we identify and collect the necessary information from all sources that is required, and then provide the necessary dashboards to all stakeholders of the organization. In certain cases, we see, right, engineers spending hours and hours trying to collate the information in different sources and bring them onto a report. So this is a very big waste of time. So in our solution, when we provide the necessary dashboards, the reports, as well as analytics, all this time that is wasted can be spent productively within the organization. At all levels of the management, from the top management down to the technician level, they get real-time, accurate, and trustworthy information which can be used to make the correct decisions at the right time. So this helps them to do data-driven decision making.
Sounds really great. And also in your presentation, you mentioned about the challenges that you all had to go through during the process of implementation. It would be really great that if you can elaborate about it a little bit more for the benefit of our viewers.
Yes, Banadi. So as you know, these solutions are sort of new breed of solutions. So these solutions, although they look like IT solutions, are somewhat different from IT solutions, as well as these solutions are different to what is the engineering teams have been used to. So in many cases, we have come across so many different kinds of challenges. I'll explain a few challenges that we had to overcome at multiple locations, right? So when we go into organizations, what we see is there are various kinds of machines, right? Machines that are very new as machines that are very old. So when it comes to the old machines, it's very hard to get a data interface, and the documentation on the data interfaces are not available. So sometimes we have to reverse engineer the machines or reverse engineer the protocols that they have in order to find a way to capture certain information. The other thing is now Wi-Fi is a protocol that we all are familiar about, right? But what happens is within a factory environment, the metal surfaces actually reflect the Wi-Fi signal. So when you have a huge density of sensors and data loggers which sends Wi-Fi information, it actually the signals get jammed. So in many cases, we had to fine tune the Wi-Fi networks in order to get the proper signal levels. In our IT environments, we never think of these things. Those are some of the challenges that I wanted to share.
To take it further, how relevant is such a model in the current context of the global pandemic?
Yes, Bernadine. Now, we all know because of the current pandemic, right, we have new norms. We can, so many people cannot be in a single location because there is the risk of infection. So what we can do is, right, we have to identify the correct people that is absolutely required to be in the factory floor. In many factory floors, if you have this kind of information, right, you don't need to bring all people at once onto the organization. There may be certain kinds of people, certain workloads which does not require physical access, but if they have the correct information, Bernadine, they will be able to work from a remote location or even from home. So what we try to provide is identify the necessary information for these people to work on, and they will be able to get the necessary reports, dashboards, and whatever other mechanisms of information they need, and they can work from remotely. Only when necessary, they can come to the organization. So ultimately, the organization can work with the skeleton staff on site, but rest of the staff can stay back and work similarly.
There's a team behind every single success story. We would love to know about the team behind Aurigaa.
Yeah, absolutely correct. We have been fortunate enough to assemble a multidisciplinary engineering team. So we have electronics engineers, electrical engineers, computer engineers, data scientists within our team. So those people are the ones who have made this possible, made this story successful. So we are very proud to have such a capable team. So I would like to introduce our team now.
So we wish you all the very best to conquer more of your dreams and goals and do something great for the nation and the world as well.
Thank you, Bundy.
We would now like to invite Director of Business Operations X.O Concepts to Lantha Palasurya.
It has been an exciting journey at X.O Concepts, and I'm much privileged to be here today at this event. This is to show you the effort we have put for past 2 years, and I'm sure you have seen exciting stuff from our previous speeches. I just wanted to say, when we go out to the market and talk to the customers, what we hear at a day-to-day basis is the widespread need for business disruption. So how we do business disruption? It is definitely through disruptive technology, and that disruptive technology has to be on cloud, and that's why we are here today unveiling the first industrial cloud for manufacturing in Sri Lanka. If you ask me what are the industries which this cloud is being applied to, which this platform is being applied to, I could name a few. We can work with, and we are confidently working at textile industry, apparel industry, food processing, polyester manufacturing, confectionery, and many more. If you look at textile, we have done so many use cases around the textile industry, and few of the largest textile organizations are already working with us. For apparel, we are coming up with some exciting and innovative solutions to the market in the next few months. Likewise, our solutions spread across multiple departments within your organization. We start with your shop floor. In the shop floor, we can listen to your machines, we can listen to your operators, we can listen to your processors, and on top of that, we can build multiple use cases. We can do the operational visibility, we can do your preventive maintenance, we can build machine health monitoring, and lot of other stuff within your shop floor, and give you anytime access from anywhere. So this is the brilliance of cloud which we are bringing in. When we look at the sustainability side of it, we are working with a few of the clients in their energy monitoring, energy management, water treatment plant monitoring, and many more areas. And going beyond that, we are even monitoring external and internal environmental conditions. And also in supply chain, we can do the supply chain traceability using the same industrial cloud. So Aurigaa Industrial Cloud is a one-stop shop for all your needs across your factory. You are not only being stopped from there, you are going beyond manufacturing. The same platform can be extended to port operations, places like utilities, meteorology, and one fine day, even for a smart city, the same platform can be used. And we are in discussion with multiple such customers, and we are so excited that we can bring this platform out to all of you. Without me doing much of the talking, let me introduce few of our prestigious clients who would share their experience of using Aurigaa Industrial Platform.
So somewhere in early 2019, we were looking at trying to find a service provider who could help us design a production automation and monitoring system. Our system was very manual. We were recording data manually, and then we were putting it into Excel sheets and Excel templates, and then analyzing it, which was very cumbersome. We didn't know whether the data was accurate, whether it was captured correctly. And at that time, we came across X.O, and this team of young developers, and having started a new IT setup, and they were very forthcoming, and very forthcoming to solve problems. I mean, that's the real advantage that I would think we found with them, that they had an answer to every question and every issue that we brought forth to them. And we today have a system now, which it probably took about a year to develop it, but we today now have a system which helps us to monitor all those data points that we need in our production system, monitor the efficiencies, compare old data without going through that cumbersome exercise of having Excel sheets and all the manual data recording. So it has helped us in monitoring our system much better, analyzing our data much better. And the most wonderful part of all this has been to work with the young team at X.O, who are very dynamic and who would love to solve problems. And I think they have some sort of a passion towards trying to solve problems for manufacturing industries. and especially legacy problems of manufacturing industries. So I wish them a lot of good luck. They are having a new launch and launching their product and everything. I wish them a lot of luck in going forward.
Hi, my name is Ryan Haysbrook. We're currently using a LoRaWAN server system that we've been developing in conjunction with the Aurigaa software platform. We've been using the Aurigaa platform as we've found it to be a very flexible solution for us to be able to integrate the NB-IoT, LoRaWAN devices and other third-party hardware devices that can all integrate together via our chirp stack and MQTT, the security side of the system and everything else, and being able to integrate it into one large platform. So far it's been the most flexible platform that we've found on the market to make it easy to adapt and adjust to suit our needs currently and also for future expansion. So at the moment, the way that we've been able to adapt everything to suit our specific needs has been very, very flexible for us, and we've found it to be a very adaptable solution as a whole.
Let's now invite the co-founder of X.O Concepts, Indika Karunaratne.
Well, what an interesting story that was. Obviously, Aurigaa provides many benefits and features to folks across industries, and things like having real-time operational visibility at your fingertips, like having predictive maintenance and predictive analytics. Those are really things that any factory executives would have in their wish list. But I always had this in my mind, like the machines and stuff, they sits on the factory floor and the Aurigaa sits on the cloud. Now, how do you connect these things together? Now, in order to get the best answer for that, I have two interesting individuals who know exactly how this is done. So let me introduce these two gentlemen. And before that, I have something interesting to tell about them. So they both go by the name Asitha. And to make things better or worse, they have the same second name, which is Erosion. So the only way to identify them is by their size. So one is big and the other one is relatively small. So we call the big guy as Asitha and the other guy as Erosion. So let's welcome Asitha and Erosion, who are also co-founders of X.O Concepts as well. So Asitha, you have been listening to all these stories. Tell me how you are going to connect the real world entities with Aurigaa platform.
Thanks, Indika. As you correctly pointed out, there are other offerings that complement Aurigaa Cloud, such as our customized build electronics. These devices will work as a bridge between physical layer devices and Aurigaa Cloud. Electronics is not mandatory to connect with the Aurigaa Cloud. More often, these devices are used to connect to Aurigaa Cloud.
That's fantastic. Now tell me, Asitha, how are these electronics developed?
These devices mostly built in-house, but if there is a large volume, we design the electronics and ask mass-scale fabricator to fabricate on behalf of us. I am happy to say we have deployed more than 500 units of these devices in Ireland right now.
Well, that sounds great, right? Since you have customized electronics, that means literally you can connect with any machine and pull data from that. But how you are going to install these electronics? Because it's not like installing IT equipment. So let's get Erosion to answer that question.
Sensors and devices are main part of our solution. So we have to install them very carefully and maintain quality workmanship. So we have trained installation team. For the installation, we can use them because they can work on any type of branded machine and they can maintain quality workmanship.
Well, thank you, Erosion. That is incredible, isn't it? Well, I want to bring another fact here. What Aurigaa Cloud Platform, customized electronics and field services does is enable you to listen to your factory, and only by listening to your factory that you will be able to achieve your business goals, and we are ready to help you with that.
Let's now take a look at the team behind X.O Concepts. Let me now introduce the three ladies who have been organizing this event, Shiromi, Melissa and Muley.
Hi, I'm Muley.
I'm Melissa and this is Shiromi.
She was right here.
Where exactly?
Ah, there she's coming. Sorry guys, sorry. I just wanted to go and get something.
Get what?
I will tell you in a bit. So let's get back to it.
Right. Well, as you have seen, we at X.O are constantly working for the future. And we wholeheartedly believe that this is just the beginning of how much Sri Lankan manufacturing could benefit from Aurigaa. As we wrap up, we don't want to take too much of your time, but there are few people that we'd like to thank.
Yes, Melissa. We'd like to thank our clients and our partners who enriched our journey and helped in making X.O Concepts what it is today. And also our speakers for their informative and inspiring speeches from different perspectives about the Aurigaa experience.
And of course, the X.O team, thank you for your invaluable support.
And finally, we are extremely grateful to you for joining with us today and for being an integral part to the beginning of our new cloud solution era. So Millie and Melissa, this is what I wanted to go and get. So to show our thanks, we would like to share a special gift with you. So please look out for a parcel heading your way in the next few days.
A few quick things before we conclude.
If you do have any questions, please type it in the chat and we will reach out to you as soon as possible. And do get in touch with us through our website x.o.io and don't forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram where we constantly update latest news and developments at X.O Concepts.
And finally,
From us to you, thank you!
We are X.O Concepts.